High flyers is just more my style of ball.
Or what style is that? Sloppy? Undisciplined?
I don't know about all that. You know, if we're so sloppy, why do we keep winning?
You haven't played us yet.
Right, which means you ain't beat us yet. Brandon.
You haven't watched my tapes yet, have you?
No, I've seen a little. You aight. It's just, I'm better. But don't stress yourself out about that. You'll find out why in a second.
WCBL action coming your way right here on 2K Sports. Good evening, everyone, and welcome in. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got the Union Elite against the High Flyers in a showdown.
Well, both of these teams have had a strong showing this season, and I'm looking forward to seeing the stars of their respective teams, MP and Brandon Harris.
And for the High Flyers, MP and Mills leading the way. Not only can they both play, but they've got some great personality there as well.
Something about both of them just oozes star power. But none of that will matter once they get on the court. They'll have to let their game do the talking tonight. Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game, it's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
Gov, no good. And taking the floor for Union Elite, it'll be Lou Diaz running the show from the point. Mitch Mitchell's at the off guard. Bird will be playing in the wing role, and the always dangerous Brandon Harris at power forward. Finally, Drew Robert holding down the center spot. And for the High Flyers, we have Devontae Mills and MP manning the backcourt, Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gov up front alongside Liam Callahan. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them, so at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice. He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Here's MP. No good there with the triple. And the star for this Union Elite team is Brandon Harris, a fantastic big man who can score from anywhere.
Harris is one of the most efficient and focused players you'll find on the court. And it's funny, I actually think MP would have complemented Harris's game perfectly if MP had chosen Union Elite.
Shot clock at 3. For 3, it's Mitchell. The shot, no good.
Well, it wasn't a block officially, but it might as well have been. He really affected that shot.
Yeah, it was clearly his defense that threw off the shot there. That's strong, fundamental basketball. Getting the ball where it needs to be.
Outside Diaz. Finds Bird. Shoots over O'Neill. And Callahan pulls it down. Mills outside. And here's MP on the outside. Again, MP missing. And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
Union Elite trailing here. Pass to Harris. Back to Diaz. Mitchell. And here's Harris for 3. Hits the trifecta.
The answer. Harris wasn't going to let his opponent think they own the arc.
Here's MP. O'Neill. On the wing, it's MP. From downtown, Harris comes down with the board. And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
A nice shot by Robert.
Using his size around the rim, Drew Robert doing work in the paint.
And it's High Flyers with the ball. They trail by 1. From deep, it's MP. The shot comes out. Mitchell, right side. Rejected by O'Neal. And the ball goes out. Union Elite will keep possession here.
Both teams will make a substitution.
Kevin Collins. Substitution for High Flyers.
Inside. Soft touch off the glass and in. And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
Count it, that bucket is good.
Getting in close, always a great recipe offensively.
Harris outside. Pulls it from the elbow. And again, Union Elite get the bucket.
From mid-range, Harris is able to showcase his size and skill.
Pass over to Casey. Down low. And that one's out of bounds. The High Flyers will retain possession here.
And he almost got his hands on that one.
Nice job mucking it up with the deflection, though.
For High Flyers.
Here's MP. He's got 10.
And the miss there off the inbound.
Here's Kolish. Bird outside. This one for three. Called in by Casey. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams, Joe, is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Now Harris. He's got 9. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
That's a grown man play by Harris right there. Excellent work fighting through the physical coverage.
At the line for Union Elite, Brandon Harris. For one.
And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
Here's MP. And it's Bird with the board. And there's the call on MP. That is his first foul of the game. They've been hanging in there.
Yeah, and a chance here to jump out on top.
Substitution for High Flyers.
Pass now to Harris. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz. And that'll tie this game up.
It's so easy to see why Harris is so highly regarded. He can get the orange in the hoop.
Now here's Callahan. Here's MP. It's good, and he's now 6 for 11.
How about the pass from the big man, Callahan?
And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 attempts.
And he's been doing a great job of setting his team up for scores.
If I see the ball in his hands, I'm doing everything I can to get open right now, because you know he'll find you.
And Harris draws the double. And here's Diaz from the arc. Hits the three-pointer.
And Diaz, he's a confident shooter. When his feet are set, he's in rhythm, he could be lethal.
Pass to Callahan. To the paint. MP again.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Here's Robert. Diaz with it. Callahan picks him up. Now Bird. Pass to Harris. 6 to shoot. And here's Diaz from the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Bird.
Nice find by Diaz on the arc. A good opportunity for him to hit a strong three.
And again, it's MP.
That's what I call a captivating move. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
And here's Harris for three. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here. High Fly is leading this one, up by 2. And we'll get you right back to the action on the other side of the break. Welcome back for the second half as MP leads the High Flyers against Brandon Harris and the Union Elite. The High Flyers leading. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
And Harris draws the double. Robert. And a miss there on the triple.
Flat out inexcusable defense. They got lucky that he somehow missed that shot.
He knows he should have buried it with the defense being that lax. Automatic. That's a layup he'll make 10 times out of 10.
Now here's Mitchell. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Harris. And it's finished off by Harris.
Gotta give Harris credit for getting after it on the glass. He earned that second chance bucket.
Three-pointer. And again, it's MP.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that.
Union Elite trail. Pass to Diaz. Back to Mitchell. From 19 feet away. Hauled in by High Flyers. Here's MP. Fires from deep. Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist.
They genuinely can't seem to miss a shot. This run they're on, it's just incredible.
Every time when the shot goes up, I think, well, this has to be the last one. They do it again. They look unstoppable.
Now here's Diaz. He's got 6. Bird, pass to Robert. Mitchell outside. Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple.
Love response shots. And Mitchell right there answering the call and drilling the revenge-style three.
Outside O'Neal. Mills. And another three for the Flyers.
And comes right back with a three of his own.
Looking to match the three they just made. I love it.
Outside Diaz. Pass now to Harris. And Union Elite knocked down another three. It doesn't take a lifelong scout to understand why Harris is a blue-chip prospect. He has the ability to get it done on offense.
And what is so great about Harris is that he can attack the rim from multiple levels. That's almost required for primary option big men these days. And Harris is a perfect fit for that kind of role.
Now here's Bird. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And here's MP on the outside. And another three for the Flyers.
It's like Mills has a sixth sense when he's got a teammate open, like when I see snacks on the pregame table.
And as great as a player as Harris is, he simply hasn't had the same impact as MP tonight, guys.
Oh, definitely. And we've seen what has set MP apart from the other stars in the WCBL. When things are falling for him, look out. He's just at another level.
And time called here, Union Elite. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution for High Flyers.
Bird outside. Kicks it to Mitchell. Now Diaz. Mitchell, shot clock at 5. Union Elite again can't hit it.
Excellent defense to ensure that that shot didn't have a chance.
Here's MP. From up top. And it's Bird with the board.
Not sure what the game plan was going for that shot.
Yeah, you know, it might be a symptom of being a younger player. He got a little overexcited about that look.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And An offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback.
And as they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to get the boards from here on out?
It wouldn't be a bad idea. They could use all the second chance points they can get.
Now here's Bird. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. And there's another one for the Union Elite.
Nice shot by Bird. Not every young player can hit the midi, because honestly, they don't practice it as much.
Timeout called. The High Flyers talk things over.
Substitution for High Flyers.
Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
He gets that one to fall.
You always want to see assisted baskets. Credit Brock right there for providing the key final pass.
Here's Walker. Pass to Bullock. Over Brock. Bullock, no good. And here are the High Flyers now. They've led by as much as 10.
He's really been producing offensively tonight, helping build that lead they're enjoying.
It's the kind of shooting that you can build your whole offensive strategy around.
Here's Walker. From outside, it's off the mark. On the wing, it's MP. To the middle. Kicks it out to Brock. Mills outside. Shot clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Now a timeout called by Union Elite.
Jake Bird, Mitch Mitchell, Lune Diaz.
Now here's Harris. He's guarded closely. Kicks it to Mitchell to stop the run. The High Flyers grab the miss.
Closing down on leads is done by making smart plays on offense and taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up those bonehead threes like that.
Their offense has been all about the long-range game.
Oh, obviously. You love the points, and you love how they stretch the defenders.
Now here's Harris. Bird outside. Puts up a 3. Knocks down Alonje.
And it's Bird with the answer. A 3 of his own clapping right back.
Here's MP, guarded by Mitchell, and he can't answer back. The 3-pointer's offline. And it's stolen by MP. Pass to Gov. It's Callahan. Outside Mills. And here's MP on the outside. Good. And that assist goes to Mills.
And everything's going their way right now. That's how it's been for them all game long.
And this late in the game, there's a little chance that they're going to let a lead like this slip away.
Now Harris. He's covered by Gov. Harris in the post. Gov's there. That one goes.
We often talk about bigs that you can rely on down in the paint, and Harris is always somebody in our conversation.
Here's MP, guarded by Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Clock at 6. Mills. And the High Flyers, another triple.
And this little run pretty much puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, these last few scores have helped shut the door. Great job to close out the game.
And he's going for the alley-oop. And out of bounds, the High Flyers will take it.
That right there, an inexcusable turnover.
Substitution for High Flyers.
Here's the High Flyers. And here's MP on the outside. Bullock pulls it in. Deflects the pass. so it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
An impressive performance from the High Flyers in this one. You have to credit MP. He was an instrumental part of this win. You see the kind of potential that this kid has already.
Without question, Danny. And on the flip side for the Union Elite, a tough loss.
Well, Brandon Harris just didn't do enough in this game. He had his moments, but in the end, MP and his High Flyers were just too much to handle. But it's okay. They can't dwell on this. They've got to put it behind them and just move on.
And that's a wrap, everyone. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for joining us.
Man, in that move I did like.
Yeah, good game out there, man.
Thanks.
People are talking.
Man, those guys were legit. I could see why Dion said they would have been a good fit for me.
Yeah, but I love how you didn't let up, even though you knew you made the All-Star team already.
Come on, I'm always 110.
Well, good. You're going to need to keep that same energy against the EYBL Select, because this is a huge opportunity to move up in the rankings for us. I can't stress that enough.
With all due respect, Mr. Kelly, I'm trying to be the MVP, so I know how important this game is.
If you could pull that off, that would be massive.
If. Come on, Austin Kelly. You gotta believe in me now.
Listen,
You're my agent.
You're an incredible talent, MP. But you're going against an entire team of incredible talents, not the least of which is your matchup, Ice McCall.
Yeah, I know all about bro.
Well, then you know to take him seriously.
Look, definitely. Dude is a beast, but so am I.
I'm excited to see how you handle it.
I'm about to shock the world.
You ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played Jay Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so special about Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, I'm serious. Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? A threat from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. GOAT mode stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual. Lethal. I was at Steph Curry's camp with him last year. He had that aura about him. It's obvious he's gonna be a pro.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. You got Slam out there, overtime, scouts from everywhere. But Ice isn't the only monster on that team.
Facts.
Which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that. But he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean everyone, has worked like crazy to get here. Which means we've got talent too. So let's go out there and show those EYBL dudes why we were chosen to play this game. If you want me to kill a monster, then I'm going for the head. So if you trust me to take on Ice, then I'll trust you to handle the rest. Bring it in on me.
Let's go.
All for one on 3. 1, 2, 3. All for one! Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see, that type of disrespect, why you capping like you don't know about me yet?
Oh, I know who you are. You're Dion's little pet. He got bored working with blue chippers, plucked you out of nowhere, then you had a hot few weeks, so you start feeling yourself. Here's the thing, though. I know that you know that this ain't real. I know that you're scared that one day soon the shots are gonna stop falling. You don't belong here, MP. You belong back home, slinging breakfast to townies. And after this game, when you choke in front of all those scouts, that's exactly where you're going.
Welcome, everyone. It's the EYBL Showcase. We have a fantastic game full of young all-star talent from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And guys, what a great group we have here tonight.
Oh, we've got stars from all over the country, and they're all looking to leave a lasting memory in this one. I'm sure we'll be seeing some future faces of the sport here.
As you said, Danny, the future is going to be on full display here tonight.
and scouts will be very interested in this matchup, despite it being an exhibition game. When you have this much talent gathered together on the court, the basketball world can't help but notice. Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
Out there for the Nike EYBL All-Stars, Joey Johnson and Tyson Ice McCall run the show. Bryant Cologne and Drew Robinson look to make things happen out on the wings, and Al Prachumsky lurks in the paint. And looking at the starting lineup for the WCBL All-Stars, it's Devontae Mills and MP in the backcourt. The 3-and-D specialist Drexel Carrington joins Brandon Harris at the forward position, with Miles Thunderstone holding things down at center. And it's good. Thought through the contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. That's going to send Al Prachumsky to the line. It's going to be on Miles Stone. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch. Nice delivery. McCall's their glue guy, if you will. On an EYBL team with so much individual talent, Ice keeps them all working together.
From deep, it's MP. Good. And that assist goes to Mills.
And in just a blink, they answer back with a three of their own.
Mano a mano. It's partly a matter of pride right now.
Now here's McCall. Kicks it to Johnson. The three is up. And again, it's the EYBL with the trifecta.
Oh, no way McCall is going to miss an opening that big. Making that pass was just too easy for him.
You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world. And this game is a great reminder of just that.
Pass to Mills. Down low. Yep, that one goes.
And that's a good pass. Right where he needed it to execute and finish.
The EYBL lead this one. Outside, McCall. Now Cologne. He's covered by Carrington. Cologne can't hit. They can get back in front with some points right here.
Yeah, they got behind earlier in the game, but hung in there and didn't let it get out of hand.
And here's the EYBL to the inside. And it's blocked by Harris.
The anticipation, the timing, that's a great block from Harris.
Carrington, that's good.
Of all the guys who want to leave open on the perimeter, he's the last guy on the list.
And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
Now here's Stone. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Outside Carrington. Lets it go from deep. Counted from distance.
You know, Carrington is always on the hunt for these types of shots. Any chance he can get to hurt you from range.
Inside. Kicks it to McCall. And that's good. And so Prachumsky picks up the apple.
That's the body control you need if you're going to take on a bigger defender inside.
Like the fearless attitude that he shows.
Here's MP, guarded by Cologne. Now Harris shoots the three, and the West hits it again from deep. And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players. This has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
On the wing, it's MP. And another three for the WCBL.
Their offense has been all about the long-range game.
Oh, obviously. You love the points, and you love how they stretch the defenders.
Swings it to McCall. Cologne. From deep. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses. And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
Now here's McCall. Johnson up top. The shot from 20 feet out. Great D that time from Devontae Mills. MP again.
He had his pick of finishing moves, and you've got to love that he went with the finger roll.
Outside, Robinson. It's Cologne on the wing. For Chumpsy, outside. Clock at 4. Swings it to McCall. From deep. Harris comes down with the board.
And hey, that was deep, but he's proven that he can make it.
Maybe take a few steps closer, though. Remember, this is high school.
Now here's Cologne. Now McCall. Johnson. He's covered by Harris. Johnson, no good that time. And they're pushing it up. The lead pass was put just in the right spot to produce the layup.
His passing is locked in, even when the man is in motion.
And here's McCall. Cologne on the outside. McCall. And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. And again, the West All-Stars score.
Solid passing skills on display from Devontae Mills. Any scout wants to know that a league player is aware of his surroundings. Mills looking to check off some of those boxes here tonight.
Now here's Cologne. McCall. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. On the wing, it's MP. McCall covering. The rebound by Cologne. Swings it to McCall. For Chumpsy, outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside, it's Johnson. No good there with the triple. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
Honestly, they should just stay with what they've been doing.
They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going.
And here's the West All-Stars. They lead by their biggest margin of the game at 15. And the shot counts. He's fouled. And it's a chance for the three-point play.
Well, in that height, with that much of a height advantage, there's not a lot the D can do to stop that shot.
Now a timeout called by EYBL. MP really making a difference in this one.
Doing lots of damage from deep. The opposition has to play tighter defense on
Substitution for
and here's the EYBL. They trail by 18. Cologne left side. McCall. Back to Cologne. They need this. Stone grabs the board.
And now they're starting to panic a little bit as the drought just continues to worsen.
Time for some kind of leadership to step up and put a stop to this run.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 6. The three-pointer is off the mark.
His mojo is out of whack. Offensively, he just can't get anything going for him.
Well, when you play this game, sometimes cold streaks like this are unavoidable.
And Mills so skilled with the ball in his hands.
Mills has some things he still needs to work on. You can see the playmaking. It's already there. He makes his teammates better, and he does it with joy on his face.
4 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's MP. He's covered by Johnson. Mills from deep. That's good. And Harris comes up with the assist.
We see Mills reloading his teammates often in games, but here, fired away.
Joey Johnson for 3. No good. Trying to beat the buzzer. So as we conclude the first half of play, a fairly one-sided affair thus far. The West All-Stars out in front, opening a huge gap, and plenty more to come right after this. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here. In this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
And that's a shot he doesn't usually make.
How about that feed? Most young players do one or two things well, but Carrington, he can do a little bit of everything.
McCall outside, and Harris with the rejection. Lets it go. Offensive rebounds. That shot's good.
Brandon Harris has such a nose for points. He figures out different ways to put the ball in the hoop.
McCall outside. Johnson returns it to McCall. Looking to get going. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And a tough finish for him, but he gets it to fall.
He showed no fear going up against the taller defender.
Here's MP. Good. And that assist goes to Mills.
And he's been doing a great job of setting his team up for scores.
If I see the ball in his hands, I'm doing everything I can to get open right now, because you know he'll find you.
Now here's Cologne. Kicks it to Johnson. From the arc. He can't get that one to fall.
A lot of bricks put up off his shots, and one reason is that he keeps trying to force it when he's guarded. Move the ball around.
Count that one.
What a competitor. He's been looking for his shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Returns it to McCall. No good from outside. So it's the West now. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second. Here's MP, defended by McCall. And there's the foul. It's going against Tyson McCall. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the defender didn't get squared up with his feet set.
Yeah, those can be tough to judge full speed, but I think the official got that one right.
Here's MP. 33 points for him. Mills from deep. Prachumsky pulls it in. Outside, it's Johnson. Here's Robinson. Mills with the block.
Oh, rejected by Mills. That's a nice bonus from your playmaker.
From deep, it's MP. Drills it from deep.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
And here's the EYBL. Just looking to get anything going offensively.
Honestly, it feels like there's a lid on the hoop right now.
To stop the run. Lets it fly from 18. Nice D from Brandon Harris. Over Johnson. And it comes off the front of the rim. Now here's Cologne. It's McCall, high post. Johnson. It's Cologne on the wing. Shot clock at 6. UIBL, no good that time either. And you look at the production of these two stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class.
Now here's McCall. He has 6. Outside, it's Johnson. Cologne. Back to Johnson. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Stone. Here's MP. He's got 39. A rare miss for him.
That's a low percentage look, plain and simple.
I have no clue, no idea why he took that look. Coach can't be happy with him at this moment. Driving in with the ball, skirt, and exiting with 2 more points. McCall's great at dishing, so some teams will sag off. He's got so many ways to make you pay when you guess wrong.
McCall outside. Johnson now guarded by Mills. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Willing to fight for his look, Robinson absorbing.
Substitution for the EYBL All-Stars. Substitution for West All-Stars.
McCall outside. Prochumsky. Pass to Cologne. Fires for 3. Sinks it from distance.
That's a solid possession by Cologne. He spaces the floor and keeps the defense honest.
Here's MP, defended by McCall. From deep, it's MP. Here's Chu, and terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up 2.
You know, he never relents when it comes to second chances.
Left side, McCall. Prochumsky, Robinson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Ooh, staying active on the interior, Robinson gets the look he wants.
Here's MP. Puts it up from 17. And again, the West All-Stars score.
He makes quick work of that opportunity. The defense needs to plug those holes.
Prochumsky outside. McCall from long range. And again, it's the EYBL with the trifecta.
This is what makes McCall such an enticing prospect. His ability to effortlessly take over games with his scoring is so impressive.
Back to Cologne. Shoots over more. Here's Robinson. Chu grabs the miss.
Nice play on D. Got that hand in his face and prevented him from getting the easy look.
Oh, exactly. He was alert and aware, reacted to the shot quickly. What handles? He broke down the D, down all the way to the ground with that move.
Cologne on the outside. Johnson. McCall. And it's McCall finishing it off.
Oh, wheeling that one in for 2. Some ice in the veins of McCall. Pun intended.
Pass to Schrader. To the paint. And MP throws it down.
And this little run pretty much puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, these last few scores have helped shut the door. Great job to close out the game.
Outside, McCall. So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP's ceiling is sky high at this point.
Absolutely, Drake. And then for the EYBL All-Stars, a lot of talent, but not quite enough to get it done.
Well, Ice McCall, he did what he could, give him the credit, but at the end, they were just outplayed. Clearly, MP came out here to prove something, and it was not going to be denied. His effort was so strong.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for watching.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stun. The EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, you know, for most of us, this is our first time playing together. First time playing a game at this level. And everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson Ice McCall. Not only did you win, you came with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal coming into tonight?
No, but yeah. I mean, I always try to win and do my best, and tonight I had to go through ice to do that, and y'all know how good he is. I definitely wanted to put on a show tonight. I knew if we'd won, I'd get a lot of attention. You know what? I wanted an MVP. I did. I thought I could do it, and I did it. So, yeah. Power of positive thinking and all of that.
Well, congrats, MP. Thank you for your time.
I really appreciate it.
Turning into a really exciting season.
Well,
hey, there he is,
hey,
the man of the hour. Great game,
Good to see
MP.
you. Good
Great
to see
game,
you.
man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, let me give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest who didn't show any before, or maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers or better roles. We also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year.
Right.
When I get a full picture, then we'll get together, go over your options. I just don't want to rush anything,
Hey, that all sounds great to me.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, hey, listen, give me a few days, I'll hit you up. Meantime, baby, you do you.
Already did.
All right.
All right.
Okay. I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm going to get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mm-hmm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen. You did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So, walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay. So I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, You'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
gonna...
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping college.
Do I have any offers?
2 of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim. The first one is from Basket Madrid in the Spanish National Champions League, the most competitive league in Europe. If you thrive over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Okay, so what's the other one?
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball Super League. They got a lot of first-round prospects this year. Outplaying them will cement your spot on any GM's draft board.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured, but if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
When you're saying all of that, it makes sense in my mind. But, not gonna lie, it doesn't feel great.
Well, it'll feel a lot better when you hear your name called on draft night.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'm in. I just hope you know what you're talking about, Mr. Kelly.
Well, what's it going to be? France or Spain?
Let's see. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP. Welcome to the first episode of Out of Bounds, the new web series offering exclusive access to all things MP as I start the next chapter of my basketball journey in Bonita, España. Sick apartment, right? Yeah. My agent hooked me up with all this. And helping me put all of this together is my boy Xander Jones, one of the hottest young filmmakers in the game right now. Xander, can you show your face for a second and say hi to the people?
What's up, everybody? Looking forward to sharing MP's journey with you.
I appreciate that, Xander. All right, so more about me. Wait, Xander, do you have any questions?
New country, new apartment, new life. How are you adjusting?
Man, I just landed yesterday, so my head's spinning a little bit, but I can't wait to get to work.
Okay. All right, what's on the schedule for today?
I have to head to my first practice, so that's really exciting. And our first game is in a couple of days against the league's MVP. So I'm looking to hit the ground running against him.
All right, after you settle in and got a little time to breathe, what are you the most excited about when it comes to living in Spain?
La comida. My dad's an amazing chef. He gave me this huge list of stuff I gotta eat.
How big is this list?
Bro, he's got this thing into categories. Categories. Like, first is classics. Jamón, ibirco, paella, tapas, patatas bravas, gazpacho, musto. Whew, that one's a grape juice made of wine grapes. That's crazy, right? Apparently they put an olive in it. I don't know, but I'm excited. Then he's got stuff like rabo de toro, pulpo, a la galga, bacalao. Shh. Man, it goes on, but there's a whole section of Basque cuisine.
You been working on that accent, I see. You weren't kidding about that list.
Yeah, my dad doesn't play when it comes to la comida, bro.
I feel you. Well, looks like you got an adventure ahead of you.
Yeah, for real, no doubt. And I'm excited to have you all along on the ride with me.
And cut.
Keep it a buck with me. How was that?
You were great. You seemed at ease. Definitely comfortable in front of the camera, and you covered all the things we got to cover. Why, what's up?
I don't know. It's just doing this with someone else. It feels like there's more pressure.
Ah, man, you're crushing it. Trust me, I've been doing this long enough. You know, the basketball stuff, it pulls them in, but your personality, that's what they're here for. And you got that in spades. You don't need me to tell you that. Plus, listen, if we got to take and you don't like it, there's nothing. We can always do another one, bro. I got you.
You're right. I appreciate that. Your feedback's good. Keep it up.
Thank you, thank you. So, you got any plans for after practice?
Rest and recovery. As much as I want to see the rest of this country, I came here to get my draft stock up and make the league. That's what I'm going to do, Xander. Excuse me. All right.
MP, what's up, man?
Ronnie, what's good?
I'm here for tryouts.
Oh, right. You're here for the dance and for the hot top show. Yeah, look, my man, which one did you talk to that lady over there?
No. The team.
What you mean team, Ronnie?
The team. This team.
They don't have tryouts in the NBA, Ronnie.
Hey, look, I know it's unusual, but I showed the GM my tape, and he said I should come in for a tryout. I'm supposed to meet him here. He's just running a little late.
Right, you're friends with the GM.
Yeah, man, he DM'd me on social media, said he was my biggest fan, and we got to talking.
Right. Yeah, I think you're getting pranked, bro.
Why do you think I'm getting pranked? He's got a profile picture and everything. It's definitely him.
Wait, aren't you like 40 years old or something like that?
No, but check out the sweet jumper.
Whew.
Yeah. Sweet.
That was an experience. That was what'd you call it? A jumper. That was it.
All I know is it's a bucket.
Yeah, it was a change. What's up with Rebirth this year? I heard there's big changes coming.
Yeah, you heard right. Rebirth's got 4 levels now. The higher Rebirth level you unlock, the higher badge levels you start with on Rebirth saves. Plus, you get a boost badge progression and a bunch of other cool stuff.
That sounds fire. Like, yeah, man. What you still Ronnie? How long have you been here?
Just 4.5 hours.
Ronnie, go home. Spend time with your family. Just give it up.
Man, you're just jealous that someone as handsome and successful as me could be also an elite baller.
Ooh, yeah, you just did that. I can't unsee it. You know what? I'm gonna get out of here. Good luck with the tryouts.
Thanks, I guess. Don't hate the player, though. Hate the game.
So if you're just playing around, you need to tell your girl, take the fire home. That's real. Stop teasing me. Stop teasing me. I could change your life so easily. I keep begging you to stay, but you're leaving me. Leaving me. We got in the club. Got that whole 6 side, they believe in me. We got members east of the DVP. We got members west on 401. We got a lock on the game, but there's more to come. You gotta plot that to the morning come. You won't for the girl, damn, order some. Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who? Hey. Is it Stacy? Is it Becky? Is it Keisha? Is it Ashley? Is it Danny? Is it Party? Where's the function? Where the function? Where the function? Jokes and cash, those are 4 things I can guarantee my love.